Sorry?
TRHA.
Okay.
Now, hi people. We're just going to talk to the moderator from the Globe and Mail. His name is
Andre Picard.
Andre Picard from the Globe and Mail. He actually moderated the whole session today with the panel. It was an excellent panel, by the way. Great job. Some great questions. One of the things that we in the vaping community find is that a lot of media are actually anti-vape. Can you tell us some ideas why that would be so? Because you see them, that they pick up on a lot of anti-stuff without looking at research, and they just put it out as a headline.
I think it's like anything, the media is very, on the one hand there's this, and on the other hand there's that, so there's that tradition. I think there's a lot of information. People aren't that informed. It's a new issue. They follow the currents, in the mainstream politics. There's a lot of fear, I think. We kept hearing that word over and over again, a lot of fear of things that are new, we got to be leery of. I think there's also a lot of belief that, when cigarettes, we forget that when cigarettes came along, doctors endorsed them, they were a great thing. I think there's a lot of fear that, what are we getting into? So I think there's this innate conservatism in the journalism business and the politics, and that's what's driving it. But I've seen over the years, I think it's shifted fairly dramatically, and that's normal, these kind of things.
Do you think it's starting to shift?
Oh, absolutely. I think, we heard today that the discussion is more about harm reduction, which is a big issue across the country, from opioids on through to vaping as being part of that conversation. So I think this discussion is being framed differently.
How do we get mainstream media to actually really understand vaping? Because you don't see many pro-vaping stories or having pro-vapers. Because when you see them talking, you see them talking to people that are anti-vaping. How do we get noticed from the media, from the vaping side?
I think it has to be contrasted with smoking. I think it has to be put in that harm reduction bubble. We don't, is it better for someone to vape or not vape? It's probably better to not vape, but it's way better to not smoke. So I think it has to be put along that continuum.
But how do we engage with the media like yourself to say, hey, I have a story. I want you media to understand this is where I'm coming from. Because all you ever really hear is, well, they're harmed here, or there's a battery explosion there. And really, it's very negative stories that you get, but you never see the vapors mainly out there being interviewed saying, this is a good story.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is you have to ride on the evidence and the publications. A lot of it seems like, anecdote or enthusiasm. It's almost like a religion, vaping. The vaping folks are very enthusiastic, for better or worse, and I think that media is naturally skeptical of anything new. I think you have to put it in that context, try and ride on the research that comes out, and put yourself out as an example. I always say people are looking to get attention, should learn from the masters. And who are the masters? Groups like the Canadian Cancer Society, Heart and Stroke. They've learned to frame their stories, take research and then frame it with personal stories, right? And they do it very well. I think that's what has to be done in this case as well.
Thank you very much, Andre. Much appreciated for your time, and thank you very much for the moderation.
Okay, thanks.